we're both in need of a vacation.
Yeah. And have you got any other films on the way, or?
I have a new play that I wrote.
Okay.
Called Artist Found in Port Washington Flat.
Could you tell us a bit, please, about your beginnings as an actor? I know you studied under Lee Strasberg. Did that kind of shape your career or even your life?
Yes, and yes, both. I started when I was about 28. It was just much too corny for me to even think of acting. I was in every business that didn't need an inventory. And this lady I knew wanted to study with Lee Strasberg. Only she couldn't get in. I thought it was a girl. I didn't know who Lee Strasberg was.
And you had as classmates, I heard, Marilyn Monroe and Jane Fonda. They're some classmates.
Yeah.
How did you get on with them?
Well, Marilyn was very private. She'd come with a ring, like a collar up, you know. Jane was nice. The other one was nice too, but I really never hung out with many actors.
You've made many, many movies over the decades, but of course you're most closely associated with the Rocky films. When you first read the script of the first one, did you realize immediately this is going to be huge?
Immediately. I write also, even way before that. And when I read it, you know, I didn't know what a blockbuster was in those days, but I knew it was probably the prettiest script I've ever read. It was like a street verse, eloquent in its simplicity, almost more poetic than realistic. And I said, yes, yes.
Well, like a lot of my generation, I grew up on the Rocky films, especially the early ones. I haven't seen them since. How do you think they stand up today after all these years?
Well, I still get residuals, so they're doing okay. The last one he did, called Rocky Balboa, was done 17 years after the prior one, which was, to me, pretty much of a flop. But the sixth one, he captured the essence of what he began with, and I enjoyed it.
I've heard you describe yourself as a pure street guy. Is that what directors are looking for when they hire you? Are they hiring your authenticity, so to speak?
I hope so. I am authentic. I'm really a very private fellow. If I don't find a way to do it realistically, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm pretty shy about that.
Apart from the Rocky movies, you've done a lot of other films, including the likes of Chinatown. Are there any particular films in your really long filmography that you're proud of, or that you look back on with a special kind of fondness?
Sure. Some that I wrote have a different view. You know, when you write, you start feeling bright. When you perform, you feel together. So I've written a few that were done. I have pride in that. But there's not many I didn't enjoy, really.
You're here at Karlovy with Tom McCarthy's new film, Win Win. What was the experience like of making it? And what's your impression of the finished product?
Well, it was the first time that the director came over my house to say hello and to hire me. That was nice. It never went downhill from there. He's a pragmatic, bright guy that has a vision, and really don't veer off of it much. I enjoyed the experience.
And how do you like the film itself?
Excellent. Giamatti, wonderful guy. The youngster, he's an authentic athlete, and it was his first outing, and he was a workaholic, the kid.
The film got a very warm reception at the Grand Hall here at the Karlovy Festival. That must have been very gratifying for you at the screening.
Yes, I enjoyed meeting the whole group of guests. They were wonderful. I enjoyed it, even before I saw the film. Usually I don't see my films that often. This is the second time I saw it. I still enjoyed it.